Hi. Hello, welcome to day 2 of Let's Dance. We are now on the second day of a series of 7. I've decided to make 7 videos in total. So today is Friday. This means that next week, Monday through Friday, we will have more videos. And if anyone has any requests for topics, please feel free to let me know via the comments. Hi, Anya, Heidi, Kati, welcome. If you're tuning in later, don't worry, you'll be able to watch this video in the group and I'll make a special something for the newsletter as well. Hello. While people are signing up, I will tell a bit about what I did yesterday. So after the first class, which was a blast, thank you again for joining, we finished up doing one move from my special drum solo repertoire, and I filmed a couple of different ones and I made a package for Gumroad for those of you who want to check it out. I'll put a link in this video as well. Hello. Today we'll be working on jewels and specifically horizontal jewels and a vertical variation that I like. And the overarching theme for the longer class that I'll record after this live session will be Taksim movements, because I do have a DVD, the Oriental Choreo, which covers it a little bit, but does not really technique practice. So we'll add that as well. Okay, I experimented with my hair a little bit, trying to keep it in check, and I've added a bit more light. If you have any feedback for the video, quality, sound, if there's anything I can try to change in the coming recordings, let me know. So we'll begin with a bit of warm-up. Also, I've been at the computer for hours yesterday trying to fix the video, so I will be warming up my hands and arms a bit more, and I think that will be nice for everyone. Okay, make some space, don't need much with this one, and we'll start with the warm-up. Hi, hello, let me know if you're there. I will be able to see the comments later. If I'm too far away, I can't read them and I'm curious. Okay, there you are. Good, warm up, let's go. First, let's inhale gently and reach. Shoulders back. Again. Fill your lungs. Stretch down a little bit behind you if you can. Again. Open. Oh, I see hearts. Hi, welcome. Arms behind you and down. Roll the shoulders, both, and the feet. So I'm lifting one heel and 2 shoulders, rolling back. 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 Now step back with one foot and roll the shoulders one after the other. Then a little plie to warm up the leg. Hi. Plie. Bring the hands a bit in front. Roll the shoulders to drive the movement. Elbow back. Elbow back. I'm twisting the chest and opening this part. In front of the shoulder, I roll it back. And arm, and arm. Twist the body. More weights on one foot, one foot. I have to check the comments, I'm curious. Hi Wendy, hi Sandra, Kyla, welcome. Okay, both arms. Let's slide the hips, side to side. Feeling the stretch on the outside and the glutes, and the head, relax the neck, side, and side. Let's do double. 1, 2, bringing one hand in front. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Use the wrists, and the hands go up slowly. Now just 1, 1, You should feel this in the wrists. Hands in front, elbows lift. Lift them up a bit extra. Slide, slide, slide. Okay. For the jewel, we'll be working with our waist a lot. So I'm also going to twist for the warm-up. Bring the feet together. Twist all the way front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Front. Slowly bring the arms up. If you get in trouble, just hold your thumbs. You can hold them together. And slowly bring it down. Down. Now lift one hip and down. Pull and down. I'm squeezing my side, the rib cage and the hip comes together. Switch, up and down. So it's not an accent, it's just a squeeze. Warm up the sides. In and in and in. Okay. Let's tilt the pelvis. Will help with the posture. In, relax, in, relax. Now chest, 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 chest. Hold and hold. I'm sliding my ribcage back and front. And my arms go forward and back. So opposite directions. Open up the sides. One last move. Stretch the side and side. Yesterday we did the same with the arms up, but now I'm pulling my arm all the way down and down, bending one knee and then the other. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay. So I see we have some people added. Hello, welcome. For those of you who just bumped into this group, we are doing jewels today. So jewels is one of my, well, it's a movement that can be taught in different ways, and every dancer, every teacher has their own flavor of jewels. So it looks different on different body types, and it depends a lot on the music as well. I will teach you the way I've learned it, and feel free to make it your own, to add a bit of variation and personality to it as you wish. The main thing is that you feel your whole body connecting in this movement. It's not separate isolations. It's different movements connecting and working together to create the effect. And also, we're not only doing figure eights, we're not only doing twists, but we're also adding, we're also adding a little bit of hip flexor action. So we'll warm this up, or we'll do the separate movements first so you can feel the difference. Once you put it together, it kind of changes the feeling of the movement. So let's begin with a simple horizontal figure eight to the back. The way I teach it and the way I practice it when I shimmy is by twisting first before I do anything, then sliding the front hip all the way out so I can feel a stretch. Then I go side, back, 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 back. When I can't go any further, I shift the weight into my heel, so it goes a little bit deeper even. And then I slide diagonally to the other front. So I try not to skip, twist it back. The weight shift before the twist is over. So I twist, 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 twist. The weight stays in one foot. Then I shift the weight. And I try to have this hip as much forward as I can to have a big, big, big circle back. So I shift the weight, big circle back. Shifting the weight, big circle back. Shifting the weight, big circle back. Shifting the weight, circle back. In summer, it's almost summer-ish outside, I teach this as two big giant ice cream scoops to make the movement more juicy. I imagine having a belt with 2 scoops facing backwards, and this hip scoops vanilla ice cream, this one chocolate. You can substitute with your 2 favorite flavors, but you want to have equal vanilla and chocolate when you do a figure 8. Sometimes you have a dominant hip and you'll have like a one-sided thing going on. So if you practice to expand your range of motion, make it equal vanilla and chocolate. And a lot of twist, a lot of twist. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2 is when you do a big figure 8 to the back, the point before you would shift the weight, you hold, you bring all the weight here. Oh, the network connection is wonky, sorry. If you see my mouth moving while there's no sound or anything else, just restart the app and it should work again. So we are at the jewel, a big figure 8, the furthest point back. And then it's changed the focus to my free hip and I pull it back and release, back release, back release, change and back release. So today is a lot calmer than yesterday, you might have noticed. If you haven't seen the first video, check it out, so you have a bit of everything. What I do when I twist back is not only twisting, but I pull up and in. I imagine having a big boot, grab it by the knee, and I pull it up and in. So I'm kind of pulling my leg into my body and imagining a line going from the front through my body to connect to my spine, which is what this muscle actually does. It goes all the way to the lower ribs in the back. So I'm pulling, releasing, pulling, releasing. Let's change. Let's drill this on the other side. Pull in, release, pull in, release. So it's a bit diagonal. It's not up on the side. It's not all the way back, that would be a twist, but it's in between. It's going over and back, over and back. I feel this part going in. And my foot, I don't lift it actively, but it kind of lifts by itself. It helps sometimes to take your fingers and just push this part right over the bone of your pelvis. In. Okay, let's combine this. Hello, hi. Let's combine this to music for one song, The Horizontal Jewel. One of my favorite movements. Okay, this music is a bit jazzy. I figured melody is like jazz, so it would fit. I'm doing a figure 8, back, pull, release. Figure 8, back, pull, release. Figure 8, back, switch hip, release. Now we stay on one side and just do pull, 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 pull. I'm releasing slowly, like taffy. I'm not dropping, but it's a pulling motion. Other side, half a figure 8, and switch the neck. Pull, 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 pull. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Change, 2 times. No 3. Change, 1, 2, 3. Change, 1, 2. It should start a bit warm. 2, 3. If you see this happening, if your hip scarf goes up, you can't see yourself, you can check here. It should go almost horizontal. Just 1, 1, 1, 1. Now speed it up. Bring your feet together. And this is a bit more folkloric. In, 5, 6, 7, big again. Let's make it a normal figure 8. With the feet a bit wider. And then turn out the losing my scarf. One side, 1, 2, 3. Side, 1, 2. If you're a teacher, this drill might help. 2, 3. Your students get the pull. Because if you only do it once on each side, it can be hard to feel if you're doing it. Okay, let's stop the music. Alright, are there any questions about this first part? Time is going so fast. By the way, it takes a moment for me to see your comments. If you're typing it and I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you, I just see them with a bit of delay. If I miss them, I will check them later and reply. So, hi. Maybe I can wave. Yes, waving is happening. I'm still experimenting with this format. So now I would like to go over the... Okay, nice. I would like to go over the vertical dual, which is also a beautiful movement. And you can combine the two. You're connecting with each other. That's nice. So, yes, okay. So, we just did a horizontal figure 8 with a dual, and the figure 8 goes back. If you switch this figure 8 and make it go to the front and add a dual, you have what I call the vertical one. I call it vertical because I like it when my upper body kind of moves with it. What I do is I pull with my chest. It's a bit of a twist and a bit of a lift, and this kind of pulls my hip diagonally up, so it's a figure 8 to the front and being pulled up by my chest, and then I roll down like an undulation. So I pull here, my hip follows, it goes around and up, and then I squeeze it down with one side of my belly. So it's like a diagonal camel. Let's do some normal ones, normal camels. And then lift one heel, lift the other. At the chest. So this is what I would call a diagonal camel, finding new names. Then if you add a bit of a figure 8 to the front, you have the vertical dual. Depending on the music, you can make it go down and down, down and down, down and down. So I'm using this little undulation, then a plie, and then undulation lower. So the first one is here. It's a belly roll mini camel. The second one is my pelvis. Front, back, front, back. I see a lot of text. Yes, I can. I will show it with my back to the phone. That's a good suggestion. The vertical one, yes? I'll do both with my back to the phone. So, the normal dual, the horizontal one, I do a figure 8 to the back, and before I shift the weight, I do a little pull and. Then I do the shifting of the weight, I do the twist, so the left side of the figure 8, my vanilla scoop, and I do a pull and. So slide, twist, other hip does pull, release. Slide, twist, pull, release. Slide, twist, pull, slide, twist, pull. Yes, okay, and the other one, the first one. I'll show the second one as well because it might be helpful too. Is figure 8 to the front. I hope I'm in frame. Yes, figure 8 to the front and a camel. You might see the difference between a flat figure 8 to the front and where I pull with my chest and lift the heel and roll down. The double one, da, 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 da. This one takes a bit of practice. Uh, so don't be frustrated if it doesn't feel comfortable yet in the beginning. It pays off to practice this one slowly until you feel stuff happening here. Because these muscles, there are many layers. Some of them might be supple, some of them might need a bit of movement before they become activated. Yes, okay, good to know. I will, in the longer video, also show it from front and back so you can see. Good, let's do this one with music. Oh my god, time goes so fast. Let's do this one with music, the vertical one, and then we'll do one song with Jules with a bit of an accent. Okay, if there's any more questions, just type it. I will check it later. Let's do it. So vertical, Jules. Let's start with just a finger to the front. So down, front, and front, and twist, slide, twist, slide. Now lift the heel of the hip that's coming front. Front, and front, and. Make sure you still do the twist. Front, and front, and front. Shoulder to heel, front, and this heel is lifted. Now this one. Make sure you twist and you twist. Twist and twist and twist. Now add the chest. Lift and pull. Lift this side. Right heel, left heel. This is my right, my left. Lift and together. You can imagine you're an accordion or a dough roll, rolling pizza, but only on one side. Open, close. Open and close. I'll show it from the side. Front, in, down. 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 Really bring it forward more than you feel is comfortable. It'll make the movement extra juicy. And take your time for the roll. Let's do it extra slow. Roll, release. Front, roll, roll. And you can release the leg as well. Front, roll, release the leg. Front, roll, leg. Normal viewers. Back, squeeze, release. Slide, back, squeeze, release. Slide and back, squeeze, release. Slide and back, squeeze, release. Okay, shake it out for a moment. Let's stretch the belly muscles and the back. Pull in the front and wiggle your hips gently. I'm just pushing my hands away from my body. Back. Okay. Yes. Good. So what we do now is a variation that is nice when you have a taksim or you have any other style of music. Even for fusion this works, where there's gooiness and melody but also an accent. In that case, what you can do is you hold the release for a moment. So for the flat jewel, normally I will be doing a squeeze and, but now I will do squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I breathe up and I squeeze with the opposite glute. So the one I'm standing on. If I were doing my horizontal jewel to the right, back, I squeeze here to make it staccato, and there's still reverb, so it's still gooey. Other side, side, back, this glute. Even if you release the leg, the movement comes from here, so there's no difference. Let's try this. Front, squeeze, front, squeeze, front, squeeze. Make sure your face stays relaxed with this one. From the back, my right side, front, back, right side, the one I'm standing on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So the motor is hidden and the other hip gets all the glory if you do this. The same when you come down from vertical, vertical, vertical. Even if you do a camel in between or two, it's the standing foot glute or side hip black area. It's all of this. I can regulate how tight I make the squeeze, and then the other hip does a drop into neutral. Let's drill this with music to wrap it up. All right. Like yesterday, I'll put a list of the music used in the hi Elke. I'll put a list of the music we used in the notes. Okay. Once with a bit of punch. Let's breathe. While I'm dancing, I'll change directions. You don't have to do that, it's just to show you what's happening. Horizontal. Slow and juicy. Horizontal. My elbows just kind of flow. I try to keep them a little bit lifted by rotating from the shoulders. Change direction. You squeeze. You squeeze. You squeeze. But from this side is helpful, but I'll do it anyway. So, because we're dancing a bit faster, the movement is a bit smaller. But I'm still doing a full jewel with a sharper squeeze. Squeeze. This is a good workout. Let's shimmy to relax. Elbows up. To open the back, bring the elbows all the way together. Like you're taking off a t-shirt. Down, one hand, the other, going into the vertical jewel. High, okay, let's lift, 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 without the accent first, to just get in it. One slow, and down. In front, and roll. Front, roll, down. Front, roll, down. Front, roll, down. Front, roll, down. With accents. Drop. Drop. It's coming from the standing like glute. Drop. Pull, drop. Pull, drop. Pull. If you feel comfortable, try adding in a little bit of it. Belly roll, camelish. It also helps to do the chest a bit earlier and bring it down before the drop. Down, drop. Chest, down, drop. Chest, down, drop. Chest, down, drop. For the hardcore people, you add a shimmy. Okay. Oh, I'm losing connection. I'm back. Thank you. Hi, Joanna. I have 1 minute left, but I want to do a little bit of a cool down because I didn't get to do it yesterday. However, feel free to comment and keep the questions going. They will be my inspiration for next week's videos. So, a 1 minute cool down. So I don't eat all of your lunchtime. Let's breathe. Yes, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's reach up and open. This actually was just as hard work for me as yesterday's crazy backpacker flossing I've learned, it's also called. I hope you've tried it. If you haven't seen the video yet, check it out, day one. As you might have seen, my husband was willing to try if I leave it in the secret group. Hold up, let's roll down. Shake out the arms, shake out the head, bend the knees, belly button in. From there, roll it up. Shake out the head again. Now check out all our limbs. I'm counting the head as a limb as well. And let's twist. This is a good massage for your hips. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can use this movement anywhere in your dancing. If it gave you more questions than answers, just let me know. Also, I will be sending out a newsletter hopefully this Saturday to everyone. If you are not subscribed yet, I'll add a link, because in that I will try to put, for those who don't want to be on Facebook too much, a link to maybe a YouTube private version of this as well. Anyway, if you want to download this video, it's possible via the package that includes the longer video with taxi movements. Also, don't forget that there's a discount until end of March. So until I think next Tuesday, it's CARE, C-A-R-E, on all of my videos, even the packages. Even this package, the videos will be added as we go, but it's cheaper to get the package than the 7 classes in a row. Oh, nice to get you dancing. You know, it's so important. I hope everyone is okay, that you are safe and healthy still. Please take good care of yourself, especially in this time. Keep in touch with your loved ones virtually if you are able to, and get enough rest. Rest is so important for your health. It cannot be underestimated. If it has to be power naps, do it. Try to de-stress in any way you can. Use the backpacker or jewels or anything else I'll put out. And I hope to see you live tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I hope to see you live Monday, 12:30. And hopefully, you know, for real in 3D somewhere this year. So, bye for now. Oh, also, I did not fix all of the laundry, but I'm halfway. Bye.